Hello F1 lovers, welcome back to another thrilling video from the world of Formula One racing. So buckle up because we have some exciting news for you today. Toto Wolff, the mastermind behind Mercedes' incredible success in F1, has set the F1 world ablaze with his fiery comments about the current state of F1 cars. In his scathing critique, Wolff has slammed the ground effect setup as rubbish and blamed F1 regulations for the lack of excitement on the track. Are you ready to learn more about what this means for the future of F1? Well, get ready to find out in today's video. Now let's start the video. So guys, it's better first to have a quick look at the performances and results of the Baku race from 2023. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix of Formula One in 2023 was one for the books, as the Red Bull duo of Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez dominated the race. Perez made history by becoming the first driver to win the race more than once, and he did it in style by taking advantage of a safety car situation and making a pit stop for fresh tires. The race was thrilling to watch as Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Fernando Alonso battled it out for a podium finish, with Red Bull supremacy on full display. Perez's victory was his second of the year, and he's hot on Verstappen's heels in the standings for the season. But not everyone was thrilled with the race, as Toto Wolff and others found it boring due to Red Bull's continued dominance. However, the race wasn't without its drama, as a near-miss disaster put the safety procedures of Formula One and FIA under scrutiny. During the podium ceremony, Alpine's Esteban Ocon nearly hit photographers, crew members, and safety officials in the pit lane while approaching at high speed. This prompted an investigation by the FIA, who called the responsible personnel into the steward's office. The incident highlighted the importance of conducting routine safety assessments and audits to protect the health and safety of everyone involved in the sport. So guys, to conclude the Baku race, we would like to say that the 2023 Azerbaijan Grand Prix was a race to remember, with Red Bull's dominance on full display and Perez making history. However, the near-miss disaster served as a reminder of the importance of safety protocols in F1. But hey, when one team's domination can make a sport boring, it just shows how exciting F1 can be when the competition is fierce. So as we know, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff described it as boring. But why did he say that? And what else did he have to say about the current state of the sport? Let's dive in. Wolff was not shy about expressing his dissatisfaction with the current crop of F1 cars, referring to them as rubbish. He believes the ground effect cars are not ideal and that the regulations need to be changed. The problem, according to Wolff, is that Red Bull has been dominating the championship, winning the first 4 races of 2023, with Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez at the helm. Despite his negative opinion of the cars, Wolff doesn't want to see any major rule changes implemented. He believes that Mercedes needs to find a way to beat Red Bull within the current regulations. "We just need to win on merit, and that means being more clever than Red Bull," he said. But what made the Azerbaijan Grand Prix so dull? According to Wolff, the problem was that the drivers had a hard time passing each other, even though the main straight was 2.2 kilometers long. This lack of excitement left many fans feeling disappointed. Despite the criticism, Wolff believes that Formula One is heading in the right direction and that minor adjustments can be made to make the racing more interesting. "It is more about understanding why it wasn't interesting and revisiting it," he said. So while the Azerbaijan Grand Prix may have been a snooze fest, there's still hope for more exciting racing in the future. So most of us know that the main issue Mercedes faced last year and this year is related to porpoising issues. So to give you all better insights about what porpoising is, let us explain it briefly. In Formula One, the term porpoising refers to a problem in which the floor of a car swiftly bounces up and down as the car is moving at high speeds. This phenomenon causes the driver to lose control of the car and cause the car to bounce uncontrollably. This problem started when Formula One adopted a new set of regulations in 2022, one of which was the ground effect hypothesis. According to this theory, the airflow underneath the car is employed to create downforce rather than the airflow over the top of the car. Porpoising was a serious issue for Mercedes, especially because the company's cars were built to run as low to the ground as possible, which resulted in extreme bouncing and posed significant safety issues. Due to this difficulty, they were unable to perform as well as they had before. For example, Lewis Hamilton reported that he had gone perilously near to losing control of his Mercedes during races. So recently, the International Automobile Federation revised the rulebook for the 2023 season in order to address the issue. One of the changes that were made was to increase the minimum height of the floor edge of every vehicle by 15 millimeters. Increasing the ride height of a vehicle, on the other hand, leads to the generation of less downforce, which could cause the vehicle to move more slowly and make it less competitive overall. Some Formula One teams are still having trouble with porpoising, despite the fact that the rules have been updated for the 2023 season. This highlights the trade-off that needs to be made in Formula One between speed, safety, and competitiveness. Mercedes has not been able to win a race so far this season and has only managed to place on the podium once. While Lewis Hamilton is giving it his all despite the fact that he is facing challenges with his vehicle, it appears as though George Russell is having a difficult time and a bit of bad luck this season. Toto Wolff, the principal of the Mercedes team, has the opinion that Lewis Hamilton is still really motivated to achieve success with the team, and that the collaborative dynamic of the team is at a really good place. In recent years, Mercedes has struggled to improve the performance of its W14 car, which has led to its poor overall results. Despite having some success at the tail end of the previous season, the club has not been able to create the anticipated recovery. This is despite having some success. During the preseason testing, Hamilton had some concerns about the car's design with his team, but the team did not consider his suggestions. As a direct result of this, the team's technical leadership went through a transition, and Mike Elliott and James Allison switched places to achieve better results. Wolff is confident that Hamilton's perseverance will pay off in the end, provided that he can provide them with a competitive car to challenge for the championship. So to conclude our video, we will just say what a battle it was. Fans were kept on the edge of their seats during the Baku Grand Prix thanks to a series of surprising turns and twists that had us all glued to our televisions. However, there were those people who were disappointed with the outcome. The team principal for Mercedes, Toto Wolff, has criticized the current condition of Formula One and the rules that he believes have made the sport less thrilling. Wolff is of the opinion that the rules have made the sport less entertaining. The previously known porpoising problem is causing the vehicles to bob up and down, which results in slower lap times and less excitement. And he has a point. And let's not forget the difficulties that Mercedes has had to overcome this season. What with Red Bull and Ferrari being the two teams who have dominated the track. Despite this, Lewis Hamilton's resolve to win his 7th Formula One World Championship with Mercedes remains as strong as it has ever been. There is reason to be optimistic about future developments now that Mike Elliott and James Allison have switched roles within the technical leadership. However, given the persistent criticism leveled against Formula One's guidelines and policies, it is difficult to predict where the sport will go from here. There is no denying the fact that Red Bull is still comfortably established in its dominant position. So fans, that's all from today's video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow F1 fans and the community. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for the latest updates and news from the world of Formula One. So, we will be back soon with another exciting video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.